guys, and welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. As you guys can tell by the title, today's video is going to be 5 baby products that I am super excited to try this time around with baby number 3, which, if you're unfamiliar, I am 26 years old. I am a mom to 4-year-old twin boys. The baby that is currently in my belly is a baby girl. We are super ecstatic about adding her to our family. I am currently just about 24 weeks pregnant, and I have been getting some things in for baby girl. And since it's been 4 years since I've had a newborn, there are definitely some new products that I've stumbled upon that I'm super excited to try this time around with baby girl. So I picked 5 new baby products that I have not tried with the twins that I'm excited to try this time around with baby girl. So everything I talk about will be linked down below if you guys are pregnant yourself and something piques your interest, or you have a friend or family member who is pregnant and you need to get a gift for them or something. I think all of these things would make great gifts, or just some really handy baby products to have for your baby. So without further ado, I think we're just going to jump right into it. I just downed some lunch. I ate some spicy penne vodka. My mouth is still a little bit spicy, so please excuse it if I'm like salivating a lot in the beginning of this video. I have just about 45 minutes until I have to pick up the boys from school, so I really wanted to sit down and get this video filmed. So like I said, I'm going to go through 5 different baby products. I feel like it's a good range of products that I'm going to share in today's video. Some gadgets, some things for sleep, some things for me, some really cool baby products that I have come across that I have not yet tried the first time around that I am excited to get in-house and try this time around. So the first thing being is a car baby monitor. I talked about this in my registry must-haves, how when I was pregnant with the boys and after I had them, I registered for mirrors, as I feel like a lot of us do, to put in my car so that I could see them when they were rear facing. And so I used mirrors with the boys. And to me, it was just a little bit impractical. I still had to like cock my head and turn around to be able to look in the mirror and see the baby's reflection, which to me is a little bit dangerous, a little bit of a hassle. I did not know that car baby monitors existed until after I already had the boys and after I already put them forward facing, so I did not need one. But this time around with baby girl, I really want to get one in my car now. When I first had the boys, I had a Kia Forte that didn't really have a good dashboard space, so it probably wouldn't have been practical to begin with to have a car baby monitor. This time around, I have a Dodge Durango and it has a nice flat dashboard, and it makes the perfect surface to put the little car baby monitor. I actually already have my car baby monitor in-house, and this one is by the brand Luckview. And Luckview was kind enough to send me their car baby monitor and sponsor today's video. So thank you to Luckview for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Now, Luckview, like I said, is a car baby monitor. So everything that you get in this box is what you need to assemble it into your car. I will insert some up close images of the product itself. I obviously still have everything in the box, but I did go ahead and open it up the other day to give it a go and try it out before I recommended it in this video. But I'm just keeping everything in the box for now because I still have a little bit of a ways to go before I need to install it into my car for baby girl. But some of the selling points for me for this Luckview baby monitor are as follows. I have a little screenshot down here so that I can give you guys all of the correct information, and I'm going to go ahead and insert those clips in right now as I talk about this baby monitor. So it features a large 5-inch screen with a 1080p resolution. That screen is that part of the monitor that goes onto your dashboard and flips up nice and easy so that you can view your rear-facing baby without having to turn around to get a good shot at them. It's right in front of your face as you drive, which is a lot safer than turning around to look into a mirror. And that 1080p picture makes it so that you have a nice, clear resolution view of your baby, both in color and in daylight, but even when it gets dark outside, you get a nice night vision clear view of them so that you're still able to see them both in the light and in the dark. The camera provides a 3x zoom for a close-up view of your baby if you wanted to toggle that and adjust it to be able to get a better look at what your baby is doing or rear facing. It gives a 3x zoom, which is pretty cool considering when you look in a mirror to view what your rear facing baby is doing, you can only see as far as you can see, and sometimes the mirror isn't as clear and precise as a 3x zoom would be. Installation is very easy. Once you have the physical camera portion of the baby monitor put onto the headrest of the seat your baby's car seat is installed in, you of course then put the viewing screen onto your dashboard, and then you just plug it in to that little like cigarette lighter, what is the word I'm looking for? Socket, cigarette lighter socket, you guys know what I'm talking about. You just plug that in and the camera will turn itself on. Of course, you want to make sure you're unplugging it when your car is turned off so that you don't run the risk of running your battery all the time. But it is super easy to install the camera and get it plugged in and turned on for you to view your baby. So like I mentioned, Luckview is sponsoring this portion of today's video. Thank you to them for sending this product out to me. I'll give you guys more updates on it as I get to physically use it. But a car baby monitor is one thing that I'm super excited to use this time around with baby number 3. Okay, product number 2 that I'm super excited to use for baby girl is a Swaddle. This I actually came across probably about a year ago, whether it was on a TikTok or an Instagram reel. I can't remember exactly, but I did come across it just on social media and I thought it was the coolest looking swaddle ever and very innovative from all the other swaddles that I've seen. Now, when I had the boys, I swaddled them with standard muslin blankets. I tried that like hands up one. I forget the name of it, but I hated that. And then for the longest time, I used the ones that Velcro. Can't remember the name of it either. Swaddle me, love to dream, love to swaddle, something like that. I'll throw images up so that you guys know what I'm talking about. But it was the one where you would like place their arms down around their body and then secure it with Velcro. My only issue with those was that I found that the Velcro didn't hold that great, and once the boys got a little bit bigger and stronger, they actually were able to shimmy their arms out of it pretty quickly, and it was kind of hard to get a super snug, secure hold. This swaddle is really cool because it's all one piece, and you reach through and grab your baby's arms and secure them in kind of like a sleeve, if that makes sense, down by the sides of their body. And then of course you can roll it up from the bottom to be able to change your baby, which is nice. You don't have to take them out of the entire swaddle, which was the case with a lot of other swaddles. And it just looks like something that would be so innovative and cool to try this time around with baby number 3. Every baby is different and what kind of swaddle and the style of swaddling that they like, whether it be hands up or hands down, is different for each baby. But I really want to try these. I've seen people even bring them to the hospital and start swaddling their baby in them as soon as like a few hours postpartum. I really want to get these in and try these with her because like I said, I just feel like it's very innovative and easy and user-friendly and mom-friendly and baby-friendly. And so I'm really excited to try a Swaddle baby swaddle this time around. The next thing is more of a me product, a postpartum product for me, and that is a hand pump for breastfeeding. First time around with the boys, I did try to exclusively breastfeed them. I did a little bit of a combo between breastfeeding and pumping to try and keep my supply up, number one, but also to make sure that I had some milk on hand to get help from friends and family members if they came over and wanted to feed a baby for me. I just got a normal medical grade pump through my insurance. It was, I believe, a Lansino pump. There was nothing wrong with it. Personally, I didn't stick with pumping and it wasn't something that I was super dedicated. I did have a little bit of a milk stash, but nothing that was like an abundance. Once I stopped breastfeeding because it became to be too demanding, I didn't try then to switch over to exclusively pumping. So I feel like my pump just didn't get as much use as it probably could have. And also with feeding twins, I always had a baby on the breast, and so afterwards I never really had to pump one side or the other to make sure it was caught up with the other side. So this time around, obviously I'm only having one baby and she'll feed predominantly one side at a time. And although I do plan on using my Haka again, that I did use sometimes in the beginning with the boys when I was feeding them one at a time, I do also want to have a hand pump just to express that other side really quickly. I've actually heard a lot of good things about hand pumps. They're super inexpensive. I think both the Lansino and the Modelo one are about $25 or even less, which I think is really good. And I just want that to be able to pump the other side that the baby doesn't feed on and build my stash that way. Also, to bring it on the go, I feel like is so much easier than obviously a large medical grade pump. I also really want to try wearable pumps. I know Mom Cozy makes one of them, and I feel like there are a few other brands that I've seen that do make wearable pumps. I don't think those were a thing when I was breastfeeding the boys 4 years ago. I feel like that's something that's more new. Whether it was that it was already a thing and it just wasn't widely used, I feel like they're definitely more common now. I really want to try just like different forms of pumping to help my breastfeeding journey. So I really want to try, like I said, either the Medela or the Lansino hand pump. Both to me seem basically like the exact same thing, and a wearable pump of some sort. I feel like both of those options are just really on the go friendly, and especially because I'm going to be in a postpartum period with 2 kids to run around after. I just want to try and make things as easy as possible for me, breastfeeding being one of those, and pumping. So I feel like wearable pumps and quick little light hand pumps that I can do while I walk around the house, those seem like good choices for me this time around, and are 2 things that I really want to try for my breastfeeding journey this time around with baby number 3. Okay, product number 4. I really want to try a Wild Bird baby carrier. I've talked about this a little bit. When I had the boys, I really didn't baby carry much. I think I used my Baby Bjorn baby carrier once, and I did get a physical like hand tie baby wrap. Literally think I used that once or twice as well. It just wasn't practical for me. And now I know there are twin moms out there who have mastered the art of carrying both of their babies. I was one of them that couldn't really figure it out, and I gave birth to the boys around COVID, so we weren't in the house for a lot of it, and I didn't really feel a need to wear them too much. This time around, again, being in a postpartum period with 2 other kids to run after, I really want to try and baby wear baby girl as much as possible. Also, when leaving the house, because I'm going to have to be attending to 2 other kids, having her on me and being hands-free just seems so practical this time around. And so baby wearing is something that I really want to get into with baby girl. The Wild Bird carrier is one that I've seen a lot on Instagram, TikTok. I've heard a lot about. It looks really high quality and comfortable. The Baby Bjorn carrier, the one that I have, the only issue with it is there's no lower back support. The Wild Bird is one of them that does have back support to it. It's also, I don't believe, too unreasonably priced. There are carriers like the Artipop that I am considering treating myself on after I have baby girl, but the Wild Bird is basically the same thing as the Artipop for like a fraction of the price. So I really think I'm going to aim for getting myself a Wild Bird baby carrier. If you guys have any recommendations for baby carriers that you use, that you love, whether it's a ring carrier, is that what they're called? Yeah. Sling carriers, ring carriers. I've seen those, never tried those, would love to try those. Normal wraps or physical like wearable baby carriers. Leave recommendations down below. I'm open to anything, but baby wearing and carrying is something that I do really want to get into this time around with baby number 3. And the last baby product that I really, really want to try this time around with baby girl is either the Doona or the Even Flow Shift Dual Ride. They're basically the same thing. Again, I feel like this was a product that A, wasn't as widely used 4 years ago when I had the boys. Also B, obviously it's not very twin friendly. I would have needed 2 of them, and then even then leaving the house with them, I couldn't push 2 separate car seat strollers around. It was just more practical for me to get a stroller situation that was able to clip 2 separate infant car seats into. I used the Nuna with the boys, not the Nuna. I used the Uppa Baby Mesa, M-E-S-A, Uppa Baby Mesa system with them. Worked really well for having twins. But again, because I'm going to be in a postpartum period where I have 2 other kids that I need to obviously tote around to school, camp, play dates, running errands, just watch after, a Doona or an Even Flow Shift seems super practical, because not only is it a car seat that you can click into the car and into a base, once you take it out of the car, you can quickly shift it into a stroller and then wheel that baby around. I think it's going to be so practical for school drop off when I have to take her in and out of the car super quick to just walk to the front door to drop the boys, camp drop off, anything, running errands. I feel like a car seat stroller situation like those seems so practical. I'm excited that I'm only having one baby this time around so that I can get a chance to try them. Either one, the price tag is basically the same. I think the Even Flow is maybe like $50 cheaper, and the Even Flow has an adjustable handrail that I think works better for people who are tall. I feel like I've heard that the Duna is a little short and I'm on the taller side of things. So I think I'm leaning towards the Even Flow Shift Dual Ride, but if I got either one, I think I'd be happy with it nonetheless. But that is a car seat / stroller situation that I really want to try with baby girl. And that is it. That is 5 baby products that I'm really excited to try this time around with baby girl. Everything will be linked down below that I talked about so that you guys can shop through those links super quickly and easily. One more time, thank you to Luckview for sponsoring today's video. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.